a PVA bag 90 yards, which is again more than satisfactory. Hopefully, this demonstration will have dispelled any doubts you might have had about longer range casting with the Stonze, because realistically, for the type of angling the vast majority of us want to do, these figures are certainly adequate. Throughout development, if we felt the need to justify the validity of the Stonze system in any area, it has of course been in the casting arena. What you've seen in this program alone will have made it clear that the casting results are absolutely fine. However, the question has to be asked: will casting the Stonze take greater effort, and will the angler need to learn a whole new set of casting techniques to use the system? The answer is a resounding no on both counts. You can use the Stonze for casting in exactly the same way as you would a lead weight. There's no greater effort required, and in fact over time you may well find your casting more accurate when the shock factor on the line has been taken into consideration. There's something positively primeval about stalking fish, with that ancient hunter-gatherer instinct at its strongest, and many modern-day anglers are great fans of this strategically resourceful technique. Stealth is of the utmost importance, and the Stonze system can be a great asset in such environments. Think about it. When you cast, you want the least possible disturbance to the water, and the Stonze are perfect for this. There's no strong line of trajectory as you would expect with the dense lead weight. The Stonze simply settle through the water to the bottom, and then, thanks to its camouflage, completely disappears. For stalking even the most easily spooked fish, the Stonze will definitely give you the edge. After all, Any self-respecting fish stalker would never wear brightly coloured clothes to pursue his prey, preferring to blend into the background with natural ones. So why not apply the same common sense principles to your choice of weight? Fishing the margins can be a very productive activity, and here at Pallington you can clearly see the advantages of the technique. It can be an area of water where fish gather to feed, and a well-disguised hook bait can really get some excellent results. The water isn't deep, so the last thing you need is a heavy weight, and some of the smaller stones will do the job perfectly. What you really need to be looking for is precision, targeting a very specific location, and the stone's ability to settle in a natural way will certainly help the cause. You're looking for maximum camouflage, and you can see for yourself how well the hook bait and stones blend into the background. Even if you watch very carefully and concentrate 100%, once the stone's rig hits bottom, it's almost impossible to see where it's lying. Fortunately, the fish seem to have no better angle of vision underwater than we do, and time and again you'll find the Stonze system far more effective when fishing the margins than using traditional lead weights. With any type of fishing, one of the most difficult things to explain to any non-angler or novice is bite detection. Deciding at which point to strike is something that generally only comes with experience, and unfortunately it will be the fish that got away that'll teach most effectively. However, there are some great advantages to fishing the Stonze system that certainly makes life a little easier. For the majority of pay-to-fish waters, the barbed hook is banned. Consequently, using a barbless hook, you do need to be just that little bit more on the ball if you don't want to lose the fish. The Stonze system can really help here, as the design of the rig will make it easier to strike the fish effectively. Using a shorter rig works very well with the Stonze, as there's no need to use a long hook length to take your bait as far away from the unnatural lead as possible. Here the physics will work very much in the angler's favour, as once the fish has taken the bait, it can't travel very far. With less risk of tangles, you're far more likely to land the fish, even with the lightest of hook holds. However, it'll be important to act quickly, and the Pallington testers do suggest that striking early at dropbacks can prove very worthwhile.